Hello everyone, welcome to Fijian Investment Trader. Known as Fijian Traders, this is your host Mr. Singh. OCGN, Oregon Therapeutics. What a week, what a month, what a couple of months we are having with OCGN. You can clearly see that we are destroying our support level, and rather resistance level, and acting as a support. Well, on the 5 day, we rallied all the way to $1.54. Even I talked about my previous video at $1.93. We acted as a support. High went to $2 and got rejected. What was the reason behind it? Well, I'm going to share with you guys one of the reasons why we did have the pullback and even the lows. Remember, just a month ago, we were sitting at $1.16 when we had this pullback, but then we rallied again because there's a lot of news to cover, folks. So don't go anywhere, and I'm excited. Well, OCGN announces the dosing completion of the subjects with the disease phase of 1-2 Guardian clinical modifier therapy. The Mr. Shankar's company has been a key factor in terms of their growth level, and that's one of the reason that was discussed on the earnings, which I'm going to cover it, why it made a massive upturn on the stock market, because now investors do feel, as an investor also do feel this company has a future in terms of making that product, and it has to be supplied on the market as well, because the companies like this, you usually make products and they do not pass on the trial and they fail, and they definitely, those stocks are in the penny stock sitting at it. Not saying that OCGN is not a penny stock, it is a penny stock, but it has a lot of potential to be selling in the market. So the OCU 410 is a modifier therapy development starting. This is a one-time treatment for life. So this phase is a big part. We know about OCU 400 has been a leading factor as well, but now this another product has been completion subjects on the clinical trial is immersive, and that's why we saw a price run as well. So very exciting for the company, and it's for the investors like us. One of the Captain Morgan still maintains the $5 target. I do not believe this company is a $5. I still stand my ground in seeing the stock over $25. And that is my target price to sell it. I am not budging it. The reason because of the financial. Now the financial that came in, and it was a great news in order gives me an assurance for the long-term stability of this company. What the capital maintains, like I said, is $5. So a lot of investors are keeping an eye to see if it's going to break. But every time I see that analysis comes back, they increase another couple dollars. They increase another $10. So this is very common to see that. Well, OCGN's earnings beats the EPS, which I mentioned in my previous video, folks. As expected, as happened, and I'm excited about it. So OCGN reported earnings of a -5 cents. This is above the analysis estimate of -6 cents. The company reported a revenue of 1.1 million, and you must be thinking, like, why is so much? That's only 1.1 million dollars. This is driven for the investors. Mr. Devon, remember when they went to Abu Dhabi and they raised capital for the investors? Why they do the conference call, all the conference on the road shows and talk about clinical processes? Because they will generate investors coming to believe in this company, and they get revenues to make this product on the market. Once it goes in the market, the investors, the company makes a lot of profit based on the results they have. So the investor plays earnings projected levels of data smith automated. So $1.1 million was a profit. Definitely is a healthy place in terms of maintaining their operating cost, and for the future growth for OCGN and help with the trial phases. About my portfolio, I am up 57.26%. It's still holding 50,000 shares, folks. Still holding 50,000 shares. My goal target price still stays the same at $25. I am in a very good entry point, and I'm looking from down and looking up to seeing where it's going. There's some key levels coming up, and doesn't mean it's gonna scare me when I see the dip, but I'll share with you why do I see a small dip coming before making a higher highs and higher lows. So just want to share with you guys, but I am up on the 50%. You can clearly see that this is the stocks that I do the videos, I talk about it: Amara, Neo, Nvidia, even Peloton. You can see I'm on the negative as well at 69%, and Plug Power was one of the higher ones as well. So if you're interested, go ahead and check out the videos. I talk about some support levels, I talk about the resistance, where looking the highs, the lows. I do cover the good, the bad, the sad, the great on the stock. Keep things real, because that's the money that invested it. Not a final advisor at all, folks. Just doing my due diligence and my technical analysis, because technical analysis do not lie. Well, let's dive and talk about it where we at. This is the 1 month we saw the pullback when we had this crossover at $1.37. I mentioned it. If you're not familiar with my chart, my pink line is my 200-day EMA, and my blue line, it is my 60-day EMA sitting right over here. And we had this crossover right at $1.32, and we rallied all the way to $2 and $2, actually dead on at $2. And you can clearly see that the blue line, which is my 60-day, has been acting as support. Level throughout this process and throughout this journey. And this is the 1 month chart. 1 month chart looks an uptrend. Volume predicts price, folks, and we are in the beautiful place on our volume right here. You can see a lot of investors has been coming up this week, and knowing this trial analysis coming up has pushed this price even higher highs and higher lows. Shifting the gear to the 3 months, you can clearly see that we broke some key levels, even the fear of coming to $1.04. We didn't. We came and we broke this resistance level sitting at $1.43. And now we've been making higher highs. Throughout the journey from $1.11, we have been making higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. And I'll show you what do I mean by that. You can clearly see that we started trading up, high, and making high again, right? And pulling back again. And that is going to be seeing pulling back again, and then going test of high again, and so forth. And that's why we want to see that. A stock who does that are making higher highs and higher lows, not a steep climb up, because you're going to come right back down because it needs to have the gap filled. We are about to go test that level again, which is the $2.10. And what does it mean by that? And I'll show you what does it mean by that, because you can clearly see that $2.10 we got rejected once, we got rejected twice. And now we're sitting at this lower at $1.93, and we did got rejected, and we closed on today. That is on Wednesday at $1.96, which is a great news. I want to very carefully. I'm seeing at $2.10 because we got rejected once and we got rejected twice. Now the third time is always could be the charm, but volume predicts price. We have a lot of volume coming up. RSI, it's a cool off, but the MACD is on the green, and that is the beautiful and the beauty part of it, because it's about to rip again. And if it rips, what is the after $2.10 we are looking at? And I did mention it on my previous video, the key areas that I'm looking at it, and I'll show you on the chart. The key areas that I'm looking at it is right up here as $2.10, and then so forth. It's gonna go all the way to $2.94, and I have to bring my chart all the way to show you that is even going all the way back at 2 years ago. And that is in September 2020. You can clearly see that I had to go all the way back and find where's the support, and that is sitting at $2.93. So $2.93 is going to come, because that is a massive resistance. We do have some resistance throughout the way. That is $2.30 right over here, because we acted as a support, and which we actually should have it ready, because it's about to go up again. It's about to rip again, and that's something that I'm excited for all of us. If you're a bull. And that is sitting right up here at $2.25, but actually it's $2.24 because it's right here, support right here, and even shifting the gear all the way back here, if I can keep going it. But that is an area you should be looking at, $2.24, and that is the magic number also in terms of resistance to break, and it's sitting right here. And then we have a big gap in between, and that is the 293, because that is one of the nasty resistance to break. But we're going to take baby steps. Like I said, I have to go all the way to 2022 in order to show you guys the chart and what are the trends we are looking at it. And now you can clearly see that $2.24 is the next one. So folks, thank you for watching. I hope you guys had a wonderful week trading. Or also, a couple 2 days left, Thursday and Friday. A recap video coming on the weekend. I'm excited. I'm pumped. And seeing the gains with you guys as well. We are definitely on the higher trend. Everything on the technical side is pointing to a beautiful setup for a run-up. And that is, I'm pumped about it. So stay tuned for more videos coming up. Please don't forget to subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the notification. I appreciate the members who has subscribed the membership videos as well. You can clearly see that I was talking about some support and resistance level, and it's been pointing out, and that is based on the fundamentals and absolutely based on the technical analysis, because technical analysis do not lie. It doesn't have emotions, and I do cover the good, the bad, the sad, the great when it comes to the stock market, and I keep things real with you. So thank you for watching it. Please don't forget to subscribe and smash the like button. Thank you.